Right on here, today is yet again another build showcase, and it's the Ceramic Dagger Incarnon. But first, how do I obtain the weapon and the Incarnon Genesis? Let me show you. To obtain the Ceramic Dagger blueprint, you have to go to Nightwave, Cred Offerings, type the weapon's name, and there it is. You have to buy this thing for 50 Nora Mix Valium 9s, and these are the materials to make the weapon. For the Incarnon Genesis, it isn't in this week's rotation. It's Circuit, Steel Path, and you have to choose it. But it isn't this week's rotation, you have to wait for it. And that's how you obtain the weapon and the Incarnon Genesis. Now for the build. Alright, let's start with the mods first. So the mods I'm using my Ceramic Dagger Incarnon. We have Condition Overload for the melee damage per status type, Corrupted Charge for 30 initial combo, Gillen's Reflect for heavy attack efficiency and 80 initial combo, which is 6x combo all the time, Weeping Wounds for status chance per combo multiplier, Metal Elementalist for status damage, heavy attack minus speed, Focus Energy for heavy attack efficiency and electricity, Volcanic Edge for heat and status chance, Vicious Frost for cold and status chance, cold and heat gives us blast. These are the mods. For the excellent weapon adapter, I have a highly recommend for you to use. It's going to be Dispatch Overdrive on a heavy attack, which we're always going to do. Gives you 60% movement speed, which is quite good. For the Arcane melee influence, we have electricity. On electricity status effect, there's a 20% chance for elemental status effect to apply to every enemy in a 3-meter radius for 18 seconds. This is going to help you out a lot, be clear. And for the stats, the critical chance is horrible, critical damage is horrible, stat chance is very good, and total damage on a heavy attack is going to be amazing. Overall, the Incarn form, you're going to see very soon, it's very good. These are the stats, the mods, the Arcane, and now it's time for me to show you the evolutions. For the first evo, reaching 6x combo, you do the heavy attack, which is the middle mouse, to transform the weapon from the base form to the Incarn form. Heavy attacks send forward Spectral Daggers. These daggers do a lot of damage. They can proc status effect and influence for you. You're going to have a very good clear. You get 100% more melee damage, sprint speed, and particle velocity. Second evo, increase your base damage by 100, which is quite good. On primary kill, you get +1 initial combo, stacks up all the way up to 100. That plus Gillen's Reflect and Corrupted Charge, that's 210 initial combo, which is 11x combo all the time. Third evo, plus 20 initial combo. That plus the other initial combos, that's 12x combo all the time, which is quite good. And the final one, increase your base stat chance by 30, which is really good for influence setup. And that's it. These are the evos I highly recommend for you to use. And now it's time for me to show you one more thing. And that one thing is the Argonak. The Argonak isn't really the greatest primary weapon, but it has an exclusive mod called the Amalgam Argonak Metal Auger. And what this thing does, allows daggers to armor strip. Damage from daggers reduce enemy armor by 6. We're going to use the Ceramic Dagger. We're going to release those projectiles. Those projectiles will do damage, proccing electricity and blast, spreading the electricity blast in a 3-meter radius thanks to influence. And those damage sticks from electricity and blast or any other damage over time like slash, heat, toxin will reduce enemy armor. It's quite good. You can also armor strip demos and acolytes. It's like a very good synergy and it works really well. That's something I will highly recommend. And that's it. Now it's time for me to show you the Ceramic Dagger Incarnon against the units. Alright, let's start. I'm going to spawn level 205 Steel Path or Cumulative Dudes. No buffs or armor strip. Unnecessary, unneeded. I need 6x combo to transform the weapon from the base form to Incarn form. Real quick. There we go. 5x, 6x. There we go. To transform it, you have to press the Alt Fire button, the middle mouse. And there you go. Now it's the Incarn form. You can see right here. So every time I do a heavy attack, I release these Spectral Daggers. These daggers can proc electricity and blast, spreading it with influence. You can also see the armor, thanks to Metal Auger. It fully armor strips. Like the clear is really good. Now imagine with buffs. I also do need to kill 100 enemies with a primary weapon to get an additional 100 initial combo, which makes it 12x combo all the time. I will do that in game, but I won't do it in here, of course. I won't be spawning these enemies 20 times. But yeah, it's quite powerful. Goodbye armor. Look at the clear. It's really good. And there you go. That's the build. Now it's time for me to show you this build against Steel Path enemies. And let's go. And we are in. I'm up against the corrupted enemies at the Void. Steel Path, of course, it's survival. The map's called mod, going to show you this build right here. I have to kill 100 enemies with a primary to get a 100 initial combo for my ceramic daggers. You can see right over here, I have 49, I need 51 more. And once I do that, my ceramic dagger will have 12x combo all the time on a heavy, which is quite powerful. Easily capping weeping wounds. Easy 4 and 40 stash chance. You can of course use some buffs to make the clear even better. I do have Nourish, for example. I need a little bit more. Let me use some buffs. You have to do this all the time if you want 12x combo. Not the greatest weapon, like I said. Use some buffs to make your life much easier. Once you kill 100 enemies with this weapon, your clear is going to be quite good with ceramic dagger. 12 more. And we can switch. Do a heavy attack. Transform this weapon. Kill some units to get given as reflect. And we have 12x combo at the bottom right all the time. Every time you heavy attack. 12x. It's so good. Look at the influence. Spreading the blast, electricity. I can also add some buffs to it to make the clear even better. This armor from this unit is gone. Everything here is armor stripped. This guy isn't sooner or later. Yep, the armor is slowly gone from that unit as well. Once the Acolyte spawns, the armor is also going to be gone from the Acolyte. Really good synergy, and it's a very powerful influence weapon. Projectile influence. There we go. Dispatch Overdrive will make you faster every time you do a heavy attack. Free 60 movement speed. Heavy, heavy, heavy. It's so good. Swing, swing, swing. You need to aim. If you miss, it's not going to do much. You have to aim at enemies. It's like you're shooting the weapon. It doesn't have any like layer of AoE or some sort of homing. You have to aim. There he is. Perfect. Let me use some buffs. Why not? Oof. It's even more disgusting. Once you add some buffs. Acolyte. Goodbye armor. You can see the armor is completely gone. And the electricity blast and heat ticks just melted the Acolyte. It's so powerful. There we go. You can of course use like Raffle Advance, that also works as well. It's really good. There's a very unique synergy with this weapon. The clear is quite nice. It isn't your generic holding your melee attack button. It's a projectile heavy attack. And it works. And there you go. Time for me to leave, boys. And be right back. And there you go. The Ceramic Dagger Incarnon is no longer a stat stick, but it's a very good influence clear weapon. I will highly recommend the weapon and the build. I hope you guys enjoyed the build. Thank you yet again everybody for watching. Leave a like and sub. And of course, see you all next time. Thank you. Goodbye.